Right, so what I've got today is I'm going to try a different technique with you today, because I used to use this in card making, and this is just some craft card, and actually a pack of cards, but I've just written them in half, and I'm going to make some tags from these. And it's what I'm going to use is a bleaching technique. So we actually need one of these very cheap refillable paintbrushes, and I fill it with bleach. Okay, don't get the expensive ones because you won't be able to squeeze the bleach into it, because you have to literally pour the bleach in. If you have thick bleach, then put some water in it, but I'm using neat bleach. If you don't like the smell of bleach, please don't use it, you know, because it can affect some people, so that's totally at your own risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a background onto here with Versamark. Okay, you can use any colour, and long as you emboss it, because what you need is the ridge. You need that raised area so the bleach actually sits in, all right, or else it could bleed everywhere, all right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp. I found this stamp, which I've had for most probably 20 years. So please don't ask me where I got it from, because I have no idea. I mean, there is a number on it, but is there any make? Oh yeah, Rubber Stampede. There we go. But like I said, I've had it a long time. I've never used it, all right, until today. So that was my first go. So of course I didn't, you know, but I didn't stamp it properly because it was brand new anyway. But I can still make a tag out of that because that's all I'm doing. So, right, let's get inking up. And it's the same procedure if you haven't got a Versamark, just use, you know, whatever you normally use, and it can be a colour as well. You don't have to have a big stamp, you know. I've got a smaller one as well, which I'll show you. So I just thought it'd be nice to get the stamps out. And I'm going to go that way because, all right, I'm going to stand up for this. Oops, nearly missed it then. Standing up. Right. Okay, I'll make sure I'm in the middle of it. Literally just, because it's a big stamp, it needs more pressure. Littler stamps don't need so much. So I'm hoping I've got everywhere. Okay, and then clear embossing powder, which I have mine in a tub, so hopefully you can see. So and give it a flick. Okay, and use your heat tool. Sorry folks, my iPad cut off and cut a big chunk out of what I was doing. So I actually finished embossing, as you saw, this one. Yeah. So I finished that, and I'll show you how to do a smaller stamp. Okay, this is just, I wanted to use this because I've actually done the tags, because the video cut out and no idea what happened. So I have to do it on this, just this spare bit now. But the same effect, but you'll see what I've done in a minute. So all I do is, you know, so you can get all your little tags out. It still might work as a tag, so okay, I'll do two. Yeah, I will do two actually, because I quite like these. Okay. Just emboss those. I might have stopped the video and not restarted it again. I really don't know what happened, but I've deleted loads of videos, so it could be that my RAM is full up on my iPad and I've rebooted it now, so it should be okay. Okay, so all you do is the white areas, which I have to show you on this one because I've sort of done that one. None of this will show until now, so all I do is I put a blob of, because I don't want to squeeze it on here, because I actually feel it's slightly too thick as well, so it needs a little bit of water in, so I'll just spritz a bit of water, but once I've come down a bit here, I'll fill it up with water, not fill it, but I'll just put, I don't know, about ½ an inch of water in, so, and I'll just put some more there. There we go. This is acetate I'm on here, so, okay, and all you do is paint in where you want to highlight. It doesn't matter about going over because it's embossed, so it protects it. This one actually didn't work that well, okay, for some unknown reason. Different card, right, but I will show you this one. So I just painted all in here, all where I want to highlight. And I stamped because the back is slightly different. So I've done one on that side and one on this side, which I will show you the difference in a minute. This lifts instantly, and this is just packaging. So absolutely amazing. I was just what I said before, but I was talking to myself because it wasn't videoing. Was Tim Holt's got some cardstock, hasn't he? That's it's got a craft card core. Some of those are really nice colours. So that might work as well. Not sure, I haven't got any, so I can't experiment, but you could just experiment with different types of like craft card and other cards really, but some will lift, some won't, so that's that one. So I mean, look, that's lifting already. Okay, this one that I painted all over it, and this is all I got out of that. So it's not lifting at all for some reason, only here and there, but it's still, I would still use that as a tag. It'd still make a nice tag, but a bit disappointed. I actually preferred it before the bleach went on. I think it's lighter. See, I bleached this bit here and it's just, nothing's happening at all, nothing. I wondered if try and use the other side, I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I've done the other one, so this is all nice. A minute, let's put that top on there. I don't want bleach everywhere. So this was the front and the back of the packaging, yeah. And right, I'll come up close because I have no idea where I was then. There we go. So it's that one there, and that one there. And I just think it looks really good, and you can now make these into cards, tags, something totally different on them. So, which we will do, but that's the technique anyway. Hopefully you got it all. Any questions, please ask me, you know, because there is a big chunk of missing out of this video. So sorry about that, folks. All right, and that's the others. I prefer this one. Hasn't, the only bit of bleach on it is what I just showed you now was here. No, I prefer that. Okay, so that card did not work, and I really would have thought it would have done, but another design, more open design, it might. So what I'll do, I'll go and get another stamp and we can work with that, and I'll see if I can get anything to work on it. Okay, I also found some more craft card. That's what we've already used, okay, that I didn't feel worked very well. That was the greeting cards, and then I've got some of this, and so I thought, well, I would try all these, okay, and I found Hero Art stamp there that I thought I would try because we've got some nice bits here that we could bleach, yeah, and the birds on the wing there, and this flower. So I'm going to do that one. I say, I don't think I've used this stamp either. A lot of people aren't card making anymore, and you know they're selling all this stuff. So you know I'm where I got this from. Again, it's all, a lot of these are secondhand because I do collect stamps. So right, let's put that on there. And this would be a nice size for a pocket, actually. Okay. Very clear design too. Hero Art's a good company though. Okay, you see that? All nicely raised. That one. Right. I'll do it again on this, and I'm also going to do the little flower because we know that worked beautifully, didn't we? So I will do that one as well. So I'll get on with those in a minute and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've gone and done all those. So that's some craft card I had lying around. This was the greeting cards, so they're all different. And that was the rose on the greeting card, to see if we can get that up at all. All right. And while I was doing that, I was thinking, actually, you don't really need one of these pens. You could just put a blob of bleach on here and just mix a bit of water with it. You know, then you wouldn't need, but I just use them. I used to use them, you know, straight out of there, but this bleach is a bit too thick. I should have put water with it, so... Right, let's paint some of that, shall we? I don't know whether that's secured enough there. That's fine, yeah. Right, let's do this one first and see how it comes up. So it might have been the flower design, you see, on that big stamp that didn't work. I bet that bleach, that bit there. The bits you don't want to, will. Right, so let's paint that in. But that cheap packaging was absolutely brilliant. But again, you can still use them if they don't lift that well, you know. You don't throw them away. Let's put a little bit down there. That's that one. Leave that to dry, and let's do this one here. Need a bit more bleach though. So I want to do highlight on that wing there. There, this flower definitely, because that's nice. It is a little bit time consuming, but things that you want a little bit different are, but this keeps the art going and everything. Doing odd things, you know, that you only don't have to put a whole journal like it, just odd things. What I'm going to do here is put less bleach towards the outside, so we have quite a, and then I'll redo the middle. I hope this one works. So hopefully that's even lighter in the middle there. So a bit on this leaf too would be quite nice. let's leave that go. Definitely not so good as that other. Right, this is the greeting card, so I don't think the greeting cards are actually proper craft card. I think that's what it is. So instead of it going lighter, it seems to have gone darker to me. Okay, so I want to see what it does. Okay, right, now we've just got to wait until it's dry and see what happens. There's nothing happening on that one. It definitely goes darker on that card. This one is going lighter. This is proper craft card. This is the one that you use. It's really good to you know, use the glycerine on and everything and make those wonderful book covers, which I've done. I think I'll give them a dry with a heat gun. Okay, right. Disappointing results on the greeting cards, definitely. So the best ones there was a craft card and some packaging, which is here. That's the front and the back of the packaging, and that looks really good. So, well, that's that technique anyway, and now we need to make these into journaling cards, or just tags, whatever really. Okay then, let's make some tags at this one. All I've done there, actually, I was just playing around and I just randomly stamped the cardstock there because I had to play around and made this one. So I'm doing the same here, so I'll walk you through this tag. It's a very simple tag, just inking up and playing around really. So well, it's about 3, well, I can't remember the size of that one because that's quite a nice size. 3.5, I think. Oh no, 2 and just over 2 1/4 across. So I'll do that. There, I think. Alright, let's ink it all up first, I think. Tea stain first. A bit of colour going on. Yeah, because this was the other side. That was that side there, so it'll be different on this side again because of the different side we actually began to stamp on. So if you get ink like I've just done on there, do not worry, because all you do is you get the little brush that we got bleach in and bring that out. I spoke very quietly then, and then you can just apply that on there and that'll take that ink away, so it won't get on any of the embossed stuff there. So okay, that brings that all up again. That's what we do there. I'm going to add a bit more of that, I think. and on the back. If you're not covering it, if you're covering the back, I wouldn't do this. So, and on a bit darker around the edges. And I'm also going to add a bit of aged mahogany. Actually, I'll do the top of the tag first, I think. I'll start inking the edges. Measure that up there. And get it straight. Yeah. That's what I'll make a hole while I'm here as well. Notice that this one, aged mahogany, is quite purpley actually. On so that it's dark, and then we're zooming in on that. So I'm going to ink up all this. And a slight, I'm going to just add a bit of water because I love that droplet effect on. Do its thing. Try that. Same on the back. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. That's nice. Right, and let's do the tag top. What do I do? Have a bit of that. Oh, look. A bit of this, which I'll cut that bit off. Use a bit of that. I'll just do that on there. Getting things all ready today. Might add a bit darker around the edges there on the back. Like I say, you don't need to do this if you're backing these. I'm just going to leave these as they are. Thread that through. And then I'll tie a bow. Very organic, that's all I can say. Oh, this one. Just wrap it around a couple of times and then tie a knot and then your bow. And now keep that all together. Bit faster than that, hopefully. So, oh, fingers and thumbs, that's what it feels like. Right, let's push that down like that. Yeah. And that becomes quite a nice tag, really. Right, what I'm going to do here is add a bit of this washi tape, a little bit of orange, I think, just down the bottom. This is quite sticky, this one, so actually I want it a bit different. I want it a bit skinnier. That's better. And now, there you go. If there's any white edges, just go over them. Blend it in. Do we need any more, bit more stamping on there? I think we do, actually. I think we need a little bit. Yes, right. I'll try with this one. I'm not sure whether it'll pick up enough, but I doubt it. Just feel that we've lost some of the stamping, which is fine because we do want that, but yeah, just to bring some of it back again. There we go. And then just rub off of there. Down there, and maybe just a little bit of stamping up there. So there we go. Right, and that's just craft card tag out of the, which we, you know, emphasise on that bit there, the same as that one there. So that was the back of it, and that was the front. And then that was one of the little ones I made, and I thought, oh, on this one, because we had this hole from the packaging, I thought we could actually put a little brad in there, and then maybe bring some orange washi tape down the bottom here. But I'm not going to do that until I've inked it all up. So I'm just going to do exactly the same procedure, and also do a little bit of stamping. So I'll do a bit of that and that. This is how I do my random stamping, you see. So I just press down where I want it. Like that. And a bit at the top. What's that? Let that dry. Actually, I'll just dry it off a minute. Because we've used vintage photo, if you don't like what you've done, you can always spray it with water and bleed it out a bit. Yeah, because and then restamp again. Tea stain first. And again, we'll bring that back up in a minute. So There we go. Okay, and then put the same top on as that one. So I'll leave that as it is for now. I've showed you those two. That's just what was little. We're going to put that one there on my. That's that bit of colour. There we go. That's the 3 tags out of some packaging. Okay, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll see if I can get on with some more.